I miss Quinn. So now we're not in the dark ages of horror films. Yay! I told you last time we were in the dark ages of horror films. Well, that's not entirely true now. I didn't say because I thought that when I started talking to it was still 2010. Or, well, I still thought we were in the early 2000s. When it was the dark age of horror films. So, let me tell you, give you a little quick recap. See, a little after 1999, they came to the early 2000s, and since then, horror films stopped making horror films in less quality. Instead of focus on good storytelling, they decided to focus on more shock value and stuff. Which shock value isn't bad, but it's not. The story's always scary if you give a story into it, work a story into the shock value. Then came a movie Insidious in 2011. The dark ages for horror movies are all over. So it ended aside from 2000 and ended in 2010, and started to fade away in 2011, and some point started to fade back in 1999. Well, we did get good movies every now and then, like Scream 4, Saw 3, Saw 2, Saw 1, and others. Insidious was the movie that kind of saved the horror franchise for me. So, this is my review on Insidious. So, there's about this family, and the son starts acting weird, a bit out of character, and he starts sleeping more. And besides, he doesn't think he's done any realizing weird. The parents, the mother noticed that her son's not acting like himself, but the father's in denial about it. So they try all kinds of stuff, like bring a priest in, and the priest tries to explain it that the whole situation, but the father doesn't believe it. He just thinks it's a bunch of nonsense. Then he sees the kid's drawings of the woman that's been taking him in his head, in this other world. We see more of that other world in the sequel, Insidious 2. So, anyway, this father goes in. So they actually get this old lady to bring the father in to get back his son in the son's head. He gets the son back, but something came up, and that the father's now being possessed by the creepy old lady who was abducting his son in his head. So now, instead of the son being possessed by this creepy old lady, it's now the father's possessed, and the father kills the old lady because Dad took a picture of him. Because she took a picture of him because she knew that something was off. Although it was kind of stupid to take a picture of him if you knew something was off that's when you make a movie in the same room with him. I just think this was kind of dumb of her. And with the film, and he kills the old lady that took the picture. That old lady was not the creepy old lady. That old lady was a nice lady. And after he kills her and he gets away with it, and his family doesn't know that he's possessed from this old creepy old lady until the sequel. So the film ends on a cliffhanger. Insidious is one of the better horror films. Not only the story is good, the scares are really good and well planned. The film has great build-up and great payoff for the scares, and it's clever storytelling. Now, granted, now we admit the film's not that crazy. The story's not that crazy and really out there when you hear the title Insidious, but they kind of saved that for the sequel, Insidious 2. When I say the word is just like when I say it, like, it doesn't sound like very crazy and out there, like when you hear the word Insidious, it's just like this is how the trailer says the word Insidious, and how when you say the word Insidious dramatically, that's what I mean. I don't really know what the word Insidious means though. So yeah, I give this a thumbs up, and that's my review on Insidious.